Hello, this is Jeff Foster, Web Biz Ideas. This video tutorial is on how to get Google Plus local reviews. So a lot of people ask about how to get reviews written about your company online. They know it's one of the #1 things that you can do to rank #1 in Google, but sometimes reaching out to their customers can be difficult. So this video is to explain how to do this. So let me just show you first of all what we're talking about. If we would go to someone's Google Plus local page, right, you can click on write a review, and now you can write a review about the company. And so this is what you want your customers, your partners, anyone that you're working with to review your business online. All right, the more reviews, the higher it comes up in the search engines, right? It's nice when you're searching for someone and then you have all these reviews, people read through them. Our clients always tell us that people have come into the office and they read through all your reviews. It sounds like you're the best. I want to work with you. And so this is what we're trying to do, but the question is how we do it. And so very simply, we have some tools and some assets that you can use and download to do this. So we find there's 3 main ways that help get customer reviews that are very easy to do. So #1 is put a review us on Google button on your website. So you can, in our written tutorial, you can download all these and just click on the link, but this is what we're talking about. We have a few different formats, but big buttons, review us on Google. Right? This is what it would look like kind of in action, right? Review us on Google, there it is. And everyone has different ones. Here's another example, the review us on Google button. Here's another one right here, the review us on Google button, right? So all different sizes, all different formats, and then you can tell people, let's say you're a chiropractor and you're giving an adjustment and someone's saying, man, I can't believe this is fantastic. I come in here, I feel so well, you do such a great job. And you say, hey, I really appreciate your comments. Do you think you can jump on our website and click on this review us on Google button and say those same nice kind words online for other people to hear? It's that easy. And so many times you're talking to people that they're praising you, they're praising your business. Hey, can you jump online, click that button, and say those nice words for me online? And having just that button on the site really helps. It's just an excuse to say it, because usually, you ask them, oh, can you write a review, and then there's of how to do it, and then they don't know what to do, and there it's boom. You click in it, it goes right to your Google Plus local page, and they can click write a review. So that's #1 that we recommend. #2 is we suggest printing out material. Printing out physical material that you can hand out to people with QR codes. And so again, we have this link on our website that you can download all these. You can click them and you can download them, but they're all different print material that you can use. For example, a postcard, a business card, a sticker, a coaster, a business label, small and big, a window cling, a door hanger, right? A counter card. These are very easy to use. Put out some coasters in your lobby. When you give people water, they put it on there, they're going to look at it. It's unique, it's different, has a QR code. They're like, what is this? They're going to scan it in their phone, their iPad. Just handing out business cards to people. You can have Google Plus business cards, Facebook business cards, City Search business cards, Yelp business cards, whatever it is. It's hey, can you write a review about us? Window clings as they're coming in and out. Door hangers. You're a cleaning business. You're a hotel. Put everything on the door. If you're a hotel or you're in that business of cleaning after you do something, people will pick it up. It's unique. It's different. It works very, very good. Counter cards, man, put this by your computer when they're checking in and out. Tell your receptionist to take their time and mention it. We know why they're waiting. Boom, right in their face. It works. They'll scan it in. A simple, hey, can you do it? Really works really well. And so you can come to our website and download different formats here. All these different formats. Let me go here quick. They were built to upload to U-printing. We find it's like the cheapest printing ever, and so all of our business cards, counter cards, door hangers, right? You can go here and upload them. It's like between like $10 to $100, for most of these when you're printing them. So they're all in that format. They're all the high-res, vector images, things like that. So they're all in printing format already. So I highly recommend doing that. Now, I did have some examples because sometimes people are confused on what these are. So I have some examples, and of other people that have done this with Google, with Facebook, things like this, right? Like a window cling, right? You put it on your office right there, like us on Facebook. But in this case, right, it would have a QR code, and it's telling them to review you on Google. And so people, do this all the time with Facebook. But now, when you really want reviews on Google, you want to do this with this. Google Maps, we're a favorite place on Google. Scan us in. Google was sending that out for a while to people. But you can print your own. You can print your own business cards, right? Some people have even checked in with Foursquare. You could, do similar things with your social accounts. So these are just, examples of things that people have done that I found online. I really like this one with the coasters. Yes for restaurants, yes for bars, yes for hotels. Oh my, that just works fantastic. But also be unique. Put these in your lobby. People pick them up and have the scanners in, right? So you can just download our template and print out, those coasters. Get unique with it. People, I've seen all different formats. I've even seen glasses that have it on. These little handouts work great. And what I really like too is a stand like this. Now this is an example. I couldn't find one, but you know what I mean, right? It's a big stand that would go into your front lobby, and a big QR code, and maybe a picture of your maps, and so someone can scan that in and then review us. Even if they don't do it, and if they keep coming in over and over and over again, eventually they will. And that's kind of the goal with all this, is you want all different options, right? You want them on your website, you want this print material, and then my final recommendation here is get customer reviews from emails. And not just, I guess, emails, but any letter you're sending out to people. So one, you should have an automated message after everyone's first visit to review you on Google. And you should have a checklist of your customers who have done it and have not, and you should constantly email them out some template, once they're done. Always. You should have a process in place. Here's some templates. It works fantastic. It doesn't need to be, anything complex. Just, hey, can you review us on Google? Also, when you're sending out invoices, just paste a small thing on here. Printing out a receipt, print it out. Anything that you're sending out to your customers, you should have something like this. Even provide a little incentive, gift card or whatever like that is. Oh, thanks for reviewing us, and send them a gift card. That's not wrong to send someone a gift. So again, those are the three main ways. Put it on your website, hand out the material, and email them, put it on your print, your invoices, put them on packaging slips, put them on boxes, put them on everything. And if you keep doing these three things over time, with our clients, we find like 90% of their customers are going to review them eventually. If you kind of keep doing it, it's just like advertising, right? You can't do it just once, but just if you do it all over time, that's going to really help you out. Now, I had some other tips in here. I just wanted to go through a few, and you can see the written tutorial later, but tip number one, sometimes people say, I need reviews, and then they email out and they call, their 500 customers. And all of a sudden they get all these reviews and they disappear, and they're like, what happened, Jeff? Don't do that. Plan out how many reviews you can get, in a year, maybe divide by 12 and aim for that each month. Google technically doesn't want you to do any of this, I would imagine, right? They like you promoting it, but at the same time, they don't want to force your customers to write a review. They want it to happen naturally. So your job is to facilitate the naturalness of that. That's why we put them on the websites and the emails, hand out codes, so that they do it on their own. So don't force feed this down people's throats. Don't do it all at once. Try to do it consistently every single month. That's kind of the same one as tip number two. Kind of the same thing. I'm not even sure if this is accurate anymore with Google Plus now that they have real people reviewing you, but in the past, you didn't want 100 reviews coming just from one location, because that may look spammy. So, if you can, try different IP addresses, not everything from your office, but I wouldn't worry too much about that anymore. Let's see here. Same thing. Also, if you're not, if people are really not used to QR codes, or they're just having trouble with, doing this, provide them step-by-step instructions. Sometimes people need that. check out Google's guidelines. Let's see, where's my other one I wanted to show you? You can read some of these. Oh yeah, so review other places to write reviews. Judy's book, Angie's List, City Search, Insider Pages, Yahoo Local, Service Magic. Of course, Yelp would be on here and other places, but we find these places Google is actually looking at. Now, Google looks at a lot, but these are just some well-known ones that we know of. So, what do I mean by this? Well, if we go back to that example, if you notice on the bottom, it says reviews from around the web, and they click on Judy's book, and now it's even they pull in. They know that McCarran Lake Chiropractic is this company, and they have all these other reviews here. So, when I say get listed on some other places, right? You have to imagine Google is pulling this data from all over the web, right? So in the past they used to pull this and then add it, but now they're pushing their own services. It doesn't mean that Google's not looking at that, because if you have 50 reviews on Google and 0 everywhere else, that might be a red flag to Google, saying, why is that? This is not natural. They're all about natural links these days, natural content, unique content, and if you don't have reviews all over the place, one, your customers, that's not going to make sense, but two, from Google, they might say, hey, what's going on here? So, try to get reviews on Google. It's the most important. Then branch off and get ones on these to start with, because Google looks at those, and then you even branch off further and try to get other ones as well, and that's going to serve you well. So you can read the written tutorial that we have online for more tips, and you can see the written one to download all these assets that I was showing you, but that's how you do it. That's how we do it for our clients, and it works out extremely well. So follow these tips and you'll have great success in getting reviews on Google Plus and helping you rank #1 in Google.